Come out of the box. Get yourself out the box.
Hey YouTube, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to the Basement Debates, YouTube's best hip hop debate show. I'm your host, Sonia Core, and joining us tonight, we have not one, not two, but three of the dopest debaters of the game. Bruce Lively, Josh with allg'sreact, and D-Boy Slim. How you doing, guys?
Doing good. Good to see D-Boy back in the building.
Bruce, Josh, what's going on, fellas?
Man, you know
It's
what
good.
it is. Out here kicking it, bro. Kicking this hip hop. Too much going on.
Y'all staying corona free out here?
Oh yeah, we masked up, man. We masked up. That's why the show has a whole new platform because of Corona. It done changed the whole lifestyle of it.
Fact, it seems to be the new wave, right?
Yeah. It actually might be better this way anyway, man. It's the unseen consequences of Corona, man. Some good stuff might have happened from it.
I'm actually comfortable at the house. I kind of miss the basement. I'm actually comfortable at my own house.
I like it.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our topics for tonight. This is a somber topic, but we feel here at the Basement Debate that it's only fitting that we pay our respects and just talk a little bit about Chadwick Boseman, aka the Black Panther. D-Boy, what's your thoughts?
Oh man, I think it's sad. I think he meant a lot to us as black people, but I'm not gonna speak too long because I have a slight confession. I've never seen the movie. So I leave a lot of the commentary, although I know and felt the impact just as well as anybody else, but I'm one of those few and rare people that have not seen the movie Black Panther actually. So, but nonetheless, it's a tragedy, it's a loss. Condolences to the family and to his kids, and I'm actually compelled and more intrigued than seeing now, sadly enough. But rest in peace, Chad.
You want to go, Josh, or you want me to go?
I'll go. He's definitely gonna be missed. While you know, a lot of people know him as Black Panther because it was
right
so known.
I was about to say
more so. I know him, James Brown. You know, Jackie Robinson.
Oh, sure. Like, okay, that's a fact.
Yeah. So movies like that.
That was the same actor. Thank you, Josh.
So I love the fact that he would take on those difficult roles and play them very, very well. So it's definitely a loss for us, you know, as a culture that he's going to be gone.
Yeah, I double and triple both of you guys' sentiments, but even more so on the idea, D-Boy, I wanted to mention that Jackie Robinson, James Brown, and
that's right, Jackie. That is the same guy.
He purposefully picked powerful black people to play. So
yeah, I see that. I see the trend there.
So really quick,
I see that.
It's two stories. The first one is I saw a commencement speech he gave at Howard University. Right? And Roland Martin put that out there. And he said specifically he would play this role and he'd have to tell the director, you know, this black person, he doesn't have any depth to him. He just sells drugs and he goes home. He's not a good father, whereas his father. And because of the person that he was, he started to change roles that were given to him in the script to make it be more realistic to real black people and not the caricature that was made. And my second point is, and just hearing him talk about that lets you know that it's not just the actor Chadwick Boseman why people because he's famous. It's because he actually did something and meant something and probably changed a lot of movies that would have been horrible but we don't even know about that ended up uplifting. Number two, it's so funny. My daughter called me up the other day and she was having a discussion with her friend and she was like, am I a bad person for not feeling nothing? Like, not that I feel nothing, but I don't feel the same sort of, disheartenment and super sadness over somebody that I don't know who's a celebrity dying, although I feel bad for his family. And I was like, nah, what it is we're not crying because we know him. We're crying because the work moved us. We're the attachment to his work. Right now, when people cried because of Pac, it wasn't because they knew Pac. They didn't know Pac, but his work moved them. And it moved.
That's an excellent point you just brought up on all levels.
Right.
Like you said Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali. That's an excellent point that you brought up about celebrities and our connection and attachment to them.
Right. So and
their work, their artistry. That's the fact.
So that's what it comes down to for me is because of the roles that he chose and he purposefully made that way. He's connected to the culture in more of a special way than, say, anybody else who just happened to be famous. So I want to give.
I like that though. I like that point you just shed light on as far as him bringing more substance to roles instead of just taking a role and taking a script and perpetuating stereotypes that's already out there.
Exactly.
I definitely like that.
So there it is, man. That's what I have to say.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move on to our next topic.
What about you, Sonny?
Yeah, sorry.
Put you on the spot?
You put me on the spot. I'm proud of the roles that he's taken in all of his movies, and it makes me proud not only as a black woman of being a mother of a black son, but just knowing that children in general, black people in general, are able to see that anything is possible. Mm-hmm. Being able to step into a leading role like that and just give big ups to the culture. It's just, I don't know.
Powerful. No, I feel you. That's what it belongs to is the kids. That's why these movies are important, like Black Panther. Because when they see themselves as the superhero for the first time, which that was the case, that a Marvel big time superhero was depicted who was black,
which was the point of the whole film,
and it was unapologetically the point. They made that movie so black, it put Wesley Snipes to sleep, bro. So there it is, man. For real.
Well, rest in peace, and once again, condolences to the family.
Yeah, rest in peace, condolences, all of that. All the
Facts. I mean, don't forget, check out his movie Marshall, where he plays Thurgood Marshall.
That's the new one coming up?
No, it's already out.
Wow. I never put that together that was the same, and that's an indication and attribute to his skill set of being a great actor. Is that it was dawned on that was the same guy playing these important black figures in black history, as far as Jackie Robinson,
James Brown,
Thurgood
Marshall.
Wow.
Movie after movie after movie.
All right, well, we're gonna lighten the mood a little bit with a different topic. So, guys, Tekashi.
Oh, there we go. That's always a topic.
He is at it again. Well, you haven't heard. He's been going all over from city to city, trolling. His latest hotspot has been in Chicago. So, do you guys think he's the dumbest dude of all? Or is it a great marketing tool? Most likely. What do you think?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll start it.
Hold up.
I'll start it.
Let me take it.
I'll start it.
I know y'all got a lot to say.
Everybody can't wait.
I know y'all got a lot to say. So
you don't go against the host.
No. Look, I know y'all got a lot to say.
Go ahead.
And I just wanna get my popcorn once y'all get going. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not gonna spend too much time. All right.
You light up for this one, is
yeah. So. As some of y'all know, with some of our previous topics, I talked about letting people into this culture that is bad for the culture, right? I'm sticking to that point with this, all right? But there also comes this thing when a person gets too big to be killed. You know what I mean? They talked about it with 50 Cent before. 50 Cent had real street danger, you know what I'm saying, coming after his life. And he got too big to be killed. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like it's going that same way while he is protected, because we know he's protected. But I feel like it's kind of like that same concept. He's becoming way too big to be killed. You know what I'm saying? So now that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to sit back and see what, Bruce has to say about this. You know what I'm saying?
Bruce.
Bruce, step up to the mic.
Allow me.
Say it with your chest.
Allow me to just ask a few questions. One of them being, first of all, great point, Josh. We're just letting anybody in, and this is the result of that. We had this conversation right here on the Basement Debates a year ago with D-Boy Slim. And we said, can somebody make music after they're being a snitch? And he was like, no, it couldn't happen. And I said, you know what? In today's world, it just doesn't matter anymore. So said, so done. He's coming out with an album called Tattletales.
You're a loser.
I was wrong.
Put that on.
Wrong.
Yes, you were wrong. That's the point of the debate, is I get to rub it in your face when you're wrong. That's done. That's done. I'll be wrong tomorrow and you can do the same. But more importantly, where the gangsters at?
Now see, now we'll have a date show.
Where's the gangsters at?
The gangsters are still out here.
Nah, but where they out? So this is the deal. This is the deal. Every single day and every single weekend, we come back with reports of 17 more gangsters dead. They out there shooting this one and that one. I just had a report back from Cecile, who's a actual factual black leader out there, telling me that half the deaths and half the killings are for personal reasons and not gang reasons, not money reasons, not drug reasons. You bet my girl, you talk bad about my mama, you stepped on my toe in the club, and it's these personal vendettas that people go out. But when somebody comes and pours liquor on your block, laughing at your dead, and talking about this city that's so gangster that I used to be a part of, maybe it's since I left. Maybe because I left, it's not that way.
What's going here, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, but for real, the actual truth is, your gangster has been shown. You have no problem killing people who don't mean anything to you, because you don't mean anything to you. You see yourself like they see you at this point. Chicago, all the gangster stuff that used to be when I was there, I understand why it became a necessary thing. I understand defending your block, owning your own materials, owning your own space and your own property, and not being overtaken by the most corrupt police system in America besides Los Angeles. Yes, that's Cook County. Yes.
You needed the gangs. Believe it or not, it turned into something more insidious, and now it's just turned into bullshit.
Damn!
Excuse my language. Only person you're willing to kill is the kid out there who means nothing to you because he looks like you in the mirror. You hate yourself because when someone else comes inside your city, all of a sudden he's too big to be killed. Well, what about the pumpkin then? He could get that pumpkin face. He could get that pumpkin face. Nobody hit him. Nobody told on him. Where's your influence? He's out eating chicken at Jay's. He's out eating chicken at nighttime, in the morning time. He's walking down your alley. Nobody sees him. Nobody knows anything. That's because you're unorganized. You have no influence. Only influence you have is right there where you live. And the only people that you kill is yourself. Or else this guy's would have been at least bumped up, at least knocked out, at least something. Because somebody who saw him knew that they could tell somebody and it could get to you. That's called organization. That's called organization. You have none. You're too split up. I just heard from the community leader out there, Cecile Johnson, who told me for a fact that there's so many splinters in the gangs that none of them even know which ones belong to each other anymore. And they just call themselves tribes now.
Not to cut you off, fam, but on a time limit.
Yep, go ahead. That's my take.
D-boy?
Let me cut to the chase. And I'm gonna hold y'all up. First of all, I think you're wrong on this, Bruce. I don't think give gangsters, let me put emphasis on that. Gangsters, real gangsters, enough credit. And when I say enough credit, meaning their intelligence.
No, say it again.
It's one thing.
You're cutting out a little bit. Say that.
Glorify the violence that comes with life being a gangster. It's other to undermine or naive and thinking that they're not intelligent enough to know or notice that this is the most highly publicized federal cooperator, maybe history, maybe since Sammy the Bull or Nicky Barnes. And this would coincide with the point that Josh was making. He's becoming so big that it becomes harder to touch him. And I would have to agree with that in the point of, I think he's off federal probation if I'm not mistaken. But to think that the feds are still keeping a close eye on the guy, you be naive. And the guy has a record label that has invested tens of millions of dollars into this guy. Now, if you think they're gonna allow him to walk down somebody's city block and be tucked up or be given pumpkin when they have a $10 million investment, then you're highly mistaken. That goes above gangster world because there's nobody on the streets of Chicago walking around with $10 million. Period. So you have to take these variables into consideration when you say, oh, the gangsters are not organized, oh, there's more cold ethics in the gangster world. And I'm speaking New York, Chicago, and LA right now because he's permitted these blocks and made a mockery of not only Nipsey Hussle's block, not only the block on the south side of Chicago, but also in New York, paraded around as if he has it like that, or he's just that tough that he was able to tell on 100 gangsters and walk around and not be done. Let's not be fooled here. These are internet games. He's the king of trolling. He's the king of these stunts. He's the king of antics. Let's forget before he got locked up, this is how he made a career. Not from bars that he spit. We was never checking for his bars. He was stirring up trouble. He was trolling everybody that he could, making mockery of everything, and playing little internet games. And if you beat him up, then what? Nobody's gonna don't get points for beating up a clown. You don't get and like gangster world and for real in the streets, you don't get points. Like you get points beating up a gangster. You get points for beating up somebody that's tough. You don't get points for picking on somebody that's a bozo. That everybody knows is bozo. Instead, he's dressing in rat suits and mouse suits like he's a clown. If you subscribe to his campaign, you become part of the circus. So no, I don't think the real gangsters are getting, their table scraps or their money on these feats, thousands of dollars or whatever the case. You think they can afford a Fed case or to be investigated or for homicide on Tekashi? For what? And like I said, you're not gonna touch me with it. If you think the camera part, he's not showing you the 4 big guys that have been Floyd Mayweather's body. That's people that you're not seeing on the camera. So, and they're there in the big black truck. The gangsters are not there. Nobody's stupid. I just think not giving niggas enough credit for the intelligence. Because it was that easy and it was that simple, he would have never made it out of New York. Let alone Nipsey who's blocking LA and now Chicago. So, he's doing stunts and the kids are falling for it. He's not fooling us. I can speak for myself. He's not fooling me. If you think that he's just that and that stupid and that reckless to go over there and and nobody's with, like, there's a record label back in this guy.
No, that's true.
There's a whole campaign in this guy.
That's true.
Part of the rollout.
That's true. Do I have enough time to rebuttal, Sonia? That's true, and that's very true. And I don't want to say that I'm undermining their intelligence. What I am saying is, I don't know why they die in New York, and I don't know why they die in LA, but I have ground information telling me that they're dying over girls and chicken wings and Nike shoes in Chicago. So whatever level of intelligence it takes to do that, that shows,
getting away with it. These guys are getting away with it. You won't get away with hitting guys.
But it's all about respect, though, isn't it? Or else you wouldn't be killing somebody over his shoes. It's all about respect. Or you wouldn't be killing somebody because they called you out your name. It's all about respect. I'm willing to die for mine.
Even the vicious of them, they're not stupid, though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if it's all about respect, it's only about respect when you don't get caught, you're saying. So it's not all about respect. All I'm saying is, it's less about Tekashi and more about the city. Let's keep it real, y'all. Like, if you're that smart to know that hitting them isn't worth it, or you're gonna,
and they know money, that chances are they won't get caught. We keep all the way funky. We gonna keep it a dozen. They know that the chances are they killed Joe Smo from the block. That he, like, if Smoke Joe Smo from the backs in Chicago, Joe Smo got bodies on him. So they knowing that they don't care nothing about it. The Fed not coming to investigate that. But you hit Tekashi and it's a whole different story. I would agree with what you're saying. Should be the way around at it. You got a high publicized rat, and years ago it may have been. Like somebody may have said, you know what? He's getting knocked off. I don't give a damn. It got the social Secret Service with him.
I don't give a damn. It got the social Secret Service with him.
Because like you said, you would gamble with JoJo. You would gamble your life and freedom with JoJo and knocking his head off.
For no reason, yeah. I think what he did though was actually expose that, and that's the point that I want to make is by doing these actions, you expose that nonsense. So now, and that's cool.
I get it. And it takes weight away from that whole life. That whole lifestyle and world, it does take weight away, because it's like saying, like, damn, now that you have somebody that's a rat and there's something to stand up for, nobody's even going to stand it.
Yeah, because everybody.
Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly it. The stand that you said that you would die for, all of a sudden Feds is involved. You're not willing to die for it, but you kill JoJo. And so when he comes there, he just exposes that fact, and whatever it was that the kids was looking up to for gangsters, because you're kids, you realize that it's fake. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I hate to cut you off. It's such an awesome debate tonight. You guys are on fire.
do what we can out here. We do what we can.
But sorry, fam. That's it for tonight. We gotta wrap it up because of time, but that's okay. Don't fret. YouTube family, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, and hit the bell notification, and join us next time for another hot debate. Fellas, it's been real.
All right. Hey, good to see everybody.
Boy Slim, the basement. We back.